For those that don't know, Mark Hamill, famous for being literally one role because he's not a great actor and he's not really great in anything. Yeah, you can give him the Joker.
That's a voice.
But nobody would know him if it wasn't for Luke Skywalker. They just wouldn't know him. They wouldn't know him. And so Mark Hamill is someone that a lot of people consider to be a childhood hero because he was Luke Skywalker in the original trilogy. I always kind of looked up to Mark Hamill when I was younger because he was Luke Skywalker. How could you not? It's Luke freaking Skywalker. But in the last decade, Mark Hamill has been completely unhinged beyond belief. I think it was yesterday it aired, but there was these group of soy boys that gets together and they have a campaign called White Guys for Harris. I'm going to show you the guy that created White Guys for Harris.
Why do they all look alike, man?
I know.
Glasses, weird beard.
Let's listen to the first thing that this person said.
Over the last few years, you know, I've been thinking a lot about men.
What? What? Over the last couple of years, I thought a lot about men.
Over the last few years, you know, I've been thinking a lot about men.
So this guy is apparently he's the organizer behind the White Dudes for Harris. They had a big Zoom call with a bunch of D-list actors on it, and one of them was Mark freaking Hamill, who suffers from a severe case of TDS. Let's listen to Mark Hamill really quick.
They're so forthcoming with what they want to do. Get rid of the Department of Education completely. They're going to try and remake what we know as democracy into an autocracy. It's no surprise that he idolizes Viktor Orban and
spit it out, Mark. Spit it out, Mark.
The dictators of the world. That's what he's doing. Again.
Wait, I think Joe Biden's been rubbing off on him.
He's just like,
the thing.
Orban,
you know,
and the dictators of the world. That's what he yearns to be. Again, he said it out loud that he wants to be a dictator from day one.
That's not what he said. Jesus Christ, man. These guys, they just lie. They just lie over and over and over again. Trump jokingly said, I'll be a dictator on day one and just day one. And he specified like he's going to sign a couple of executive orders. That's it. Joe Biden signed, I can't remember how many executive orders on day one. Does anyone have any respect for Mark Hamill anymore?
Can we play the Sean Astin one? I just got it.
If you can pull that one up, absolutely.
I have it whenever.
Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day. This was last night. Green Day had a concert here in DC. They decided it'd be a good idea to hold a severed Trump head just 2 weeks after he was shot in the head. These people are sick.
What a dumbass, man.
They fucking hate you, okay? Billy Joe and Green Day, they have been deranged for a long fucking time. I'm not even sure that they haven't ever not been deranged. This is pathetic. How are these celebrities able to get away with things like this while saying that they are the good people? Oh, we're the tolerant group. We just don't need toxicity.
If Jeremy held up a rubber head of Biden, they would use that image against him till he ended his career. Like whatever. That's just
absolutely
unbelievable.
Well, they've been vindicated for so long. Since 2015, it has been allowed, this type of rhetoric. They've gotten away with it. They've been celebrated. Like, they have completely just been validated with all this nonsense about ultra MAGA people are the worst, white Trump supporters are the absolute worst enemy to America, and they've been celebrated and they've been validated. But now it's changed ever since Trump had an assassination on him, attempted assassination. Like, that's changed. And you saw with Tenacious D, they thought they can get away with it, and immediately just the tides turned, man. So something's going to happen to these guys soon. You're going to see a lot of venues not want Green Day anymore because of this bullshit.
Yep. Again, I know that we don't normally get directly political, But when you have these Hollywood and these entertainer weirdos that are out there saying stuff like this, it absolutely needs to be called out and addressed.
It's so sad to me. But here we are.
White dudes for Harris.
Get the placemat out when you're with a kindergartner and you're looking at the placemat of the presidents. Not one woman. And the other side, they try and take everything that's good about us and demean it. Kamala Harris smiles. She laughs. She dances.
There are bigger problems in the world than the person running for president. If smiling and dancing is all you want, man, I could go on for an hour, but I'm just saying like that. There are bigger issues in the world if you're worried that your political person that you don't like doesn't smile and dance all the time. Trump does dance, but I'm just saying like
she has joy. She's alive. And they try and
she's alive.
Jeez Louise.
Ridicule her for that. And they try and undermine us for that. This is a serious person who can prosecute a tough case against people when she's in the Senate. Those are some of the most exciting moments.
She threw a lot of black people in jail.
Over weed.
What about
weed.
that one?
During that awful time was watching this senator take them to task. Kavanaugh and some of those other people that I watched her fully prepared for her moments.
He has no idea what he's saying.
He has no idea what he's talking about.
Kind of talking points. He's forgetting. He's just kind of like,
so exquisite with her use of language.
Exquisite.
Such seriousness of purpose that she has. Full package.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard Kamala Harris say one thing that was exquisite or full of purpose.
Fake.
You were supposed to be the Goonie.
This fake Kamala Harris support is so pathetic. It's out of nowhere, man.
Yes.
Like, holy shit. It's the definition. It's the definition of NPC. They all got their update